Having trouble balancing on one leg? These tips will help you stay vertical. Once you start progressing past the bubble stage of learning to skate, you very quickly find that you need to be able to balance on one foot. For example, a T-stop, stroke skating, any of the rhythm moves all require that one foot balance. And these tips are going to help you. Balancing on one foot on roller skates is all about transferring your weight. So the best way to try this is without skates.
And I feel really tiny without my skates on.
So all you need to do is stand there. And if you think about it, if you do this, you're swapping feet, but your weight is staying central. On skates, you have to fully commit your weight to each foot, but your weight needs to be on the ball of that foot. So if I'm going to put my weight on here, on skates, I'm going to have the weight on the ball of my foot, and I'm going to transfer my whole body so it's over that skate. Then I can lift this leg up. Back to center, leaning on this foot, but on the ball of the foot is so important, because if you're transferring your weight but you transfer it to the back of your skate, you're gonna... So ball of my foot, see how I'm bending my knee, I'm putting all my body over here, and this foot is becoming loose, and I can then lift it up. So do that, practice it, get the feel of it in feet, and then you can put your skates on. So it has to be fully commit, not central, because that is when we get the penguin. So this is the penguin in skates. This happens quite a lot because you're not transferring your weight. So you're progressing from bubbles, but you're getting a waddle. So this is what we need to fix. We're now going to try the same transfer of weight as we were doing without our skates, with our skates on. But this adds a level of complexity because your foot is now really heavy because it's got a skate attached to it. And I've got a whole video about free legs and how they can help with your balance. And this is the same thing. So I'm going to transfer my weight, knee over toe, and my weight on the ball of my foot. And then when I lift this foot, I'm going to bring it close. Back to center, weight on the ball of my foot, knee over toe, and leg close. So every time you want all your weight and your body centered over that foot. It's best to do this slowly, because if you do it fast, you again get back to that penguin. So completely commit each time. A fun way to practice transferring your weight is a little side step. And if you get the arm swing in there as well, it really helps you to transfer your weight. So what I'm doing here is the same side step that we were doing earlier, and I'm tapping this foot nice and close. So you can tap the wheels or you can tap the toe stop, depending on how stable you feel. So it's a transfer and a tap. Now I'm using my arms because it pushes that weight over a bit more. The fun thing you can do with this, once you get more comfortable, is you can go in a square. So when you're doing this in a square, you can change direction however you feel comfortable. So you could do a couple of steps, or you could do a little slide, or when you're feeling really adventurous, you could do a little hitch or a scoot. Do whatever you feel comfortable with, and you can always build up to making it more exciting once you're ready. Building up to 1 foot moving can be a little scary, so let's go back to what you're comfortable with. So a nice bubble. So we're going to do a bubble, take the roll from the bubble and just balance. So make sure you're fully committing all the weight to 1 foot. Now when you do this, you will find 1 foot much easier than the other. And it's absolutely fine if you want to practice the foot that you feel more comfortable on at first to give you confidence. But make sure that you do drill that more uncomfortable foot as well, because you need to be able to balance on both feet to do stroke skating. Another nice way to practice this is marching, but you always want to have a bit of speed, so you can do a bubble before you start. Because you think about if you're on a bicycle, you have to have a little bit of speed, and it's actually easier, faster, because it helps with the balance. So a nice big bubble and then marching. So what you can do with the marching is you can increase the length of time on each foot as you gain in confidence. And if you need to put another bubble in, absolutely do that if you need to. I'm Katie, you've been watching Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye!